Hey everybody, welcome to this video where we want to talk about what happens when a hypnotic induction fails. So I'm Chris Thompson.
I'm Mike Mandel.
We run MikeMandelHypnosis.com. We teach hypnosis and hypnotherapy.
Around the world.
Yeah, we also teach personal development. But this video is all about hypnosis because not in the context of a stage show. People often wonder, what happens if I'm working with a client, I do an induction, and it fails? Now, let's give the context of the breathing with the hand induction, because in our experience in our classroom, that's often the one, because of the pre-framing, that people think hypnosis is all about relaxation. Sometimes that one won't work out perfectly. Let's talk about why and what we do instead.
Okay, with the breathing with the hand induction, I have the person's hand resting on my finger like this. I don't say your hand's floating. I don't say anything. His eyes are closed.
My eyes are closed.
I'm getting him to breathe in as he does. I raise this. As I lower it, he breathes out. This quickly automates, and I can feel it getting lighter. And take my finger away. This has worked as an induction. This will not work if you tell your subject to get very, very relaxed first, because you won't get a cataleptic limb floating if they're relaxed. Anytime you want to get a limb floating in the air, cataleptic to use for whatever purpose, don't relax them first. But beyond that, Chris, I was thinking in terms of people who do inductions that aren't working and just keep on it and on it and hoping it's going to work.
I saw
a trainer actually say, okay, this isn't working. Let's try a different induction. Oh, that's got refund written all over it. Listen.
Okay, actually, so there's two possibilities here. Yeah. There's the trying to use the same induction, just continue hammering
Try
on
harder.
You know, it's like banging in a nail on a board and the nail bends.
And you just keep hitting
Either you straighten it and do it again, or you can keep banging the same freaking bent nail.
Which is what people sometimes do. Now, I recommend if you're doing an induction and you're calibrating, you're watching the response all the time for external trance indicators. If you're not seeing shifts happening in this person, seamlessly switch to another induction without admitting that anything went wrong. Just act as though this is exactly what's supposed to happen. So if I'm doing this, trying to get his hand floating and cataleptic, but I've stupidly said, oh, you're really relaxed, Chris, relax more. His hand's not floating. I don't keep doing it, hoping it's going to suddenly float in the air.
And start suggesting more and more.
Instead, I'm going to say, and as I lower my hand, you can go deeper and deeper. Use the relaxation instead. Change to a visual method. Keep switching the method until it works, and never let on that anything happened that wasn't exactly what you expected.
That is the bottom line here. You need to make sure that the client sees what they're doing as absolutely perfect. You're reinforcing it. Your calibration skills come into play, your setup skills. So if you're setting up something like breathing with the hand and the person thinks they're supposed to be totally relaxed, that's where we've seen this induction so-called fail, right? But we've seamlessly moved to something else. So if you understand the principles of hypnosis, which is what we teach at the Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy, then you will have the requisite flexibility to adapt to something that appears in your mind to be failing, and your client will never know the difference. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once you click that subscribe button, you're gonna get a little bell that you can
ring, like Jack the Bell Ringer.
Because then you'll know when we publish new videos.
That's right.
Like Jack the Video Publishers.
Right.
And we'll see you in the next video. So check our description below this video for links to the Academy. Learn some awesome free stuff. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks again, and good night.